Hello guys, welcome back to a new video. I've just realised that I didn't film an intro, so yeah, it's just gonna be like another little weekend vlog. The first few clips are from when I went to like a little food festival, farmers market type thing with my boyfriend and my family, so I'll just put those in now. Good morning everybody. So this morning I just took the dogs to the woods and it was eventful to say the least. The weather has just been shit. Like since I got back off my holiday, it has literally rained every single day for the past month. It's just not it. I took them to the woods, so we got soaked. But it was actually a really nice walk. Because it was raining, everybody obviously was sane and did not leave the house, but it meant that there was literally nobody else there on like the trail. So I had a great time, even if I did look like a drowned rat and had potential pneumonia afterwards. But anyways, I've made myself a little bit more presentable and I'm just gonna nip into town because it's actually Willow's first birthday tomorrow. Of course, I am gonna bake her a cake and I'm gonna get her some new toys. And I'm actually going to see if I can find a party hat. I was going to decorate, but my mum kind of looked at me like I was insane when I said that, and I was going to throw a party, and she also looked at me like I was insane for that as well. And also the weather is just not dog party appropriate, so we're going to have to settle for just a cake, which I'm sure she will not mind. So I'm just going to nip into town and get the goods and have a little cosy baking day because the weather is horrendous. I got such cute Polaroids, look at them. But you can't see her properly because obviously she's a black dog. But I think they're so cute. And then we also did these. Libby's was first, so hers wasn't as good. And then we did Willow's. But I just think that they are adorable. How cute. I've got this pack off Amazon. You like press it down and it doesn't get on the paws or anything because it's in like a pad. It was really good actually. Okay, so it is hair day. I am literally so excited. I haven't had my hair done in, I want to say like over 6 months. I think since the beginning of the year, like January, February time maybe. I mean, as you can see, my roots have grown out a lot. 6 months is like a long time for like a blonde to not get a hair done, as we can tell. But yeah, I was trying to grow my hair, so I didn't want to like bleach it as much, and I think it definitely has grown. I feel like you can't really tell, but compared to like the pictures from when I got it done last time, I'll put them on here, it has grown so much. But yeah, so we're gonna go for a freshen up. I think I'm gonna go back like blonde because my hair has gotten so dark. Obviously like this top bit is like my natural colour, and I did get like low lights last time, I think, because I wanted to go more natural. But I don't know, recently I've just been missing the blonde, so I'm gonna go back lighter I think. But a little bit of a change for me. Normally I always go like really ashy with my hair, so my hair ends up looking like grey, and if my hair is not like silver, I don't want it. But I have been seeing a lot more of like the vanilla, like creamy sort of blonde. Again, I'll put my inspo pictures on here. So I think that's what I'm going to do, but I'm really scared because I love that hair colour on other people, but on me, if I see like the slightest bit of warm in my hair, I hate it. So I don't know if it's a recipe for disaster or if I will end up loving it, but that is what we're going to do. I feel like I can always put a toner on if I don't like it, so it's not the end of the world. And then I'm just going to get a little trim. I'm hoping that I don't need a lot cut off because like I said, I have been trying to grow my hair. It has got pretty long. Like when it's straight, it just come down to probably like here, which considering my hair was like here for the longest time, I think isn't too bad. But yeah, I'm going to get my bangs cut back in because they are just so long, and probably like some long layers, so let's go. Okay, so my hair is all done. I feel like it looks so blonde. So I didn't get it as like creamy vanilla blonde as I said I was going to, but it definitely is not as ashy and grey as I normally get it. Like I would say it's more of like a true blonde once the toner washes off. Normally I get it like pure grey. That's Willow, but yeah, I really like it. I'm trying not to stress myself out about the fact that it is short because I did say I wanted to grow it, but we've had a bit cut off just because it needed it. So I feel like I get a little bit like chop happy when I'm in the hairdressers and I'm like, yeah, just cut off whatever it needs. And then when they actually do it, I'm like, okay. Obviously my bangs are quite short, but I did say to her that they grow really fast, so just to chop them. But yeah, I really like it. We are fresh blonde. It just always feels so much better when you've been to the hairdressers. Anyways, I have a few things I want to show you. So, okay, so I just have a few little bits to show you. So the other day I ordered some prints. I seen a TikTok, full credit to that TikTok that I seen and the girl. I'll put it here because I have literally copied off their prints. But yeah, so basically I'm thinking I'm gonna put some prints on this wall here above my bed because all of my walls are kind of blank. Like this one has two of them like floating shelves a bit higher up. This one is obviously like blank, and like that one's blank. They're both blank. They're all blank. How many times can I say blank? But I'm also conscious of I don't want too much on all of my walls. I've like tried to cut down on the furniture and stuff in my room. Like I got rid of my wardrobe a few months ago just because I felt like my room was just looking cluttered. But now I'm like, I don't know if it looks a bit like too clinical. So I've ordered some prints. I don't know what these are gonna look like all together as a collective because they're not exactly the same as the girl on the TikTok, but I took inspo from that, so hopefully they will look good. So the first one, and probably my favourite, is To Live for the Hope of It All, which is from August, which is a Taylor Swift song. The same one that I have tattooed, but yeah, so I seen this and I thought that was just so cute. So if all else fails, I will just put this one probably above where I have like some drawers there. So I got that one first, and then I've got a millball or a disco ball, which is again another nod to a Taylor Swift song because I am a Taylor Swift stan before anything else. And then the next one is some cowboy boots because I'm in my country girl cowboy era. I don't know what they're gonna all look like together because that background is slightly darker than that one. Actually, you can't tell. When I ordered the prints, I was a bit worried that this one was gonna look darker. So I'm thinking these two on either side and then the quote in the middle, just so then it's a bit more like evenly weighted. And I'm thinking on that wall up there. But the only thing about this wall is my bed is not in the centre of the wall because like my door and stuff is over there. So if I put them in the centre of the wall, they're not going to be in line with my bed. But if I put them in the middle of where my bed is, they're just going to look weird and it's going to be the whole rest of that wall. So I might need my parents' guidance on that one. And I'll also need my dad's help to put them up. But I think I might see if we've got any frames today, just so I can see if they fit in a frame. I'm pretty sure with the A3, and I think we might have like a spare A3 frame, so I can see what I like, because I also don't know if I want white or black frames. So we'll have to give that a try. But yeah, hopefully they will look cute. I'm excited to have them all. I have a bookish hoodie to show you and some books. So I got myself onto Etsy. I have been in like an Etsy haul recently. I forgot to say the posters were also off Etsy. I'll leave the sellers down below. But then I also got some like bookish merch, I guess, for Sophie, one of my friends. So hers was like a sweatshirt and it said like just one, what did it say? Just one more chapter or something like that with like a little embroidered book on it. And that was really cute. And then I kind of fell down a hole of looking at the embroidered sweatshirts and I came across this one. This is two of my biggest loves of life, books and Taylor Swift put together in one jumper. So it says the All Too Well Bookstore, New York, which is obviously in the All Too Well 10-minute version music video. I just thought this was really cute. Love the colour. I think this will be so nice for the autumn time. It is really cute. It's like embroidered on, so like the little stitches. I wanted like neutral teddy bear tones. Then I ordered some book mail from the works. I actually have 2 more books that are due to be delivered today, but I'm impatient and I can't be asked waiting for them to come to show yous. I was saying that I was kind of on a book buying ban, but technically this is me buying for autumn. Like this is my autumn TBR. I don't even want to think about the fact that I'm thinking about my autumn reads in August. When I'm filming this, it is literally like the beginning of August, the 2nd week of August. But I do have quite a few videos ready to go before this one, I think, so I don't know when you'll actually be seeing this. But I picked up 4 books from the works. So the 2 that I ordered that haven't came yet, I got Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. I think that's what it's called. I have no idea what that is about, literally not a single clue, but it has been really highly recommended and I've just seen it a lot. So I ordered that because it was only, I want to say £4 on Amazon. And then I've also ordered the Crescent City series, duet, whatever. I know there is a 3rd one coming out in January next year. So I wanted to read them, but people have said to read Throne of Glass before you read Crescent City. So I've ordered them, but I don't think I'm going to be reading them yet until I've read Throne of Glass because I don't have the Throne of Glass series yet. So that is on like my Christmas wish list. So I might have to hold off a little bit to read Crescent City and Throne of Glass. So we will go on to the ones I actually have. I am going to do like a full what's on my autumn TBR video because there are obviously other ones that I already have and things that I want to get my hands on that haven't been released yet, so stay tuned for that. So I picked up The Kiss Curse, which is the 2nd book to the XX, which I read last Halloween. I think I actually read it on Halloween and I enjoyed it. It wasn't like the most groundbreaking book I'd ever read by any means, but I thought it was like an easy to read autumn Halloween-y book. So when I was having a little browse online, I seen that this was only £2, so I thought I'll be stupid not to buy that. I absolutely hate these stickers like so much. Every time I try to peel them off, they never come off in one and I always end up getting all the stuff stuck on the book and it just really pisses me off. Anyways, yeah, I picked this up. So I think this is about the cousin.
Gwyn Jones is perfectly happy with her life in Graves Glen. She's formed a powerful new coven with her family, she's running a successful witchcraft shop and she's mentoring some younger witches. As Halloween approaches, there's only one problem: Wells Penhallow. don't know how to pronounce the Welsh version and I'm not even going to try and butcher it. Wells has come to Gravesend for two reasons: to re-establish his family's connection to the town and to make a new life for himself away from his father. But when he opens his own magic shop, he quickly learns that going up against Gwyn won't be easy, especially after an accidental magic-inspired and very hot kiss. While Gwyn and Wells are finally committed to their witchy rivalry, they're thrown together once again to deal with the sudden appearance of a mysterious new coven and Gwyn's growing concern that something or someone is messing with her magic.
I just think this will be an easy, cutesy read for Halloween time. Then I got Carrie Sort Always Back. I feel like I am so late to the hype on this one, but I've seen this like so highly hyped up, and I do always enjoy Taylor Jenkins Reid books, so whilst I was having a browse I thought it would be the perfect time to pick it up. All that I really know about this is that it is about tennis, but everyone has said that it's like so much more than tennis. If you have no interest in tennis, to still read it. I think it's going to be very much about women, the portrayal of women in sport in general.
Carrie Sort was the greatest player the world has ever seen, but 6 years after her last match, she watches a young British tennis player steal her world record, and Carrie knows she has to go back and reclaim her rightful place at the top, even if the world doesn't believe in her, even if it almost breaks her. This is a story about the cost of greatness and the burden of fame. The fight for a place in history is about to begin.
I feel like I'll just really like this. I really enjoy Taylor Jenkins Reid's writing style, and if it has a feminist agenda as well, I'm all over it. Then I picked up 2 fantasy books because I have well and truly this year entered my fantasy era, and I feel like the autumn time is just perfect for that as well. I picked up Ninth House by Lee Bardugo. I am 90% sure that this is who writes the Six of Crows duology. I loved Six of Crows like so much. That was one of the first fantasy books that I read sort of as a adult reader, or when basically it was the first fantasy book that I read that wasn't like The Maze Runner, Harry Potter, Divergent, that kind of vibe, and I just absolutely loved them. Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom were in some of my top reads from last year, and I'd seen this around a lot, and I think it comes quite highly rated as well. I don't think that this gets as good praise as Six of Crows does, so I'm not expecting to like it as much as I liked that duology, but I really enjoyed her writing.
Galaxy Alex Stern is the most unlikely member of Yale's freshman class. A dropout and the sole survivor of a horrific unsolved crime, Alex was hoping for a fresh start, but her free ride comes with a catch. She's been tasked with monitoring Yale's secret societies and notorious haunts of the rich and powerful. Now there's a dead girl on campus, and Alex is the only person willing to look deeper. Because the societies are far more sinister and extraordinary than anyone ever imagined. They tamper with forbidden magic, they raise the dead, and sometimes they prey on the living.
Okay, when I was reading this I was like, that is not fantasy at all, it is dark academia. But it sounds like it's going to be a mix of fantasy and dark academia, which are 2 of my favourite things for the autumn time. So I'm really excited to read that. It's kind of like Harry Potter mixed with The Secret History. And the next one that I picked up is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I have literally not heard anything about this. I've seen it in one of Sarah Crowley's videos, I think. She was doing like a choose my TBR or something, and this was one of the options. She was saying that it is like quite highly rated, everyone is raving about it. I haven't heard anything, but I'm excited to read it. Again, I think it's fantasy.
The elites have possessed power for decades, gifted to them by the plague, while those born ordinary are just that, banished from the kingdom of Ilya and shunned from society. No one knows this better than Pydigre. I'm learning I can't pronounce anything. Ordinary poses as a psychic to blend in with the elites. While she unsuspectingly saves one of Ilya's princes, Kaeza, she's thrown into the purging trials, brutal competition showcasing the elite's powers. If the trials and the opponents within them don't kill her, the prince she's fighting feelings for will if he discovers what Hayden? If he discovers what Hayden is, completely ordinary.
So it's like a fantasy romance. I think I will enjoy this too. But yeah, so they are the books that I picked up that I'm going to add to my autumn TBR alongside the other 2 that are due to get delivered. Like I said, I am planning on doing a full what's on my autumn TBR video, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, I think I'm just going to end this video here because I have a lot of errands to run, dogs to walk, and a new vlog to start. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.